going to 100 acres that we lease for just David and I. We don't have to share it with anyone. We have pictures of a absolute Georgia freak on that property, so that will be where our focus is. Maybe we'll catch them while they're still kind of bunched up in their bachelor groups. Where we're going is, we've got some food, but the primary focus of that piece of property is it's bedding for a lot of really large acreage tracts around it that are hunted. And it's just so thick with small young pines that we've found from years past that the deer just really love to stay on that piece of property because of the protection it offers. All right, we're at our first stop. So we're gonna hop out, take this camera, and we're gonna go around to the other side and come in. We'll be right back with you. Well, unfortunately, my closing interview for my hunt last week got lost. But in between all of that, we didn't see any more deer that evening. But when we got down, we checked the cameras and pulled them out with us and didn't see anything. But David went back and he's been planning with all of the rain and everything that we got from Sally. So when we looked at cards last night, we had another picture of O.M.G. So needless to say, we're going to be trying to hunt him as much as we can. With the wind that we have today, David's going to have to hang another set for us to get in and work with the wind. So we're going to try to go in quietly. David's up today. I'm behind the camera, and hopefully we see him. I would love to see that deer in person. How amazing would that be? So we're going to sneak out, get this set up, and get going.
Set up, but we did it fairly quietly. We may have about an hour until dark. Just as we were finishing getting set up, we had 2 does come into the plot and blow, so we're gonna sit really quiet for the next hour. Maybe some deer will come back. We're just sitting on a really tiny plot that I planted yesterday. Don't expect to see a lot of deer, but you never know. After the 2 does came in and caught us getting set up, blew and ran off acting crazy, I can actually see another tiny food plot, probably 150 or 200 yards from us through the woods, and saw 3 or 4 small bucks up there in it, a couple of does in it also, and then saw a pretty good buck rubbing his horns in a tree limb. I didn't get a real good look at him, but he looked like he could have been a shooter buck. I don't know for sure. With the difference in the height between Cindy's stand and mine, I don't think she got any of it on camera, but I watched him through the binoculars for probably 5 or 10 minutes. It was pretty exciting watching him. We're just about out of light now, so we'll probably sneak down here shortly and get out. Be back in the morning, do some more planning, and hopefully we can hunt again tomorrow afternoon.
Well, it's Sunday afternoon, and we are still in pursuit of O.M.G. So it's my turn to hunt this afternoon. We've got almost the same conditions other than the sun. We don't have the cloud cover that we had yesterday, and thankfully today we've already got the stand in, so today, hopefully, we're going to go in just a little bit earlier. It'll be a longer sit, which will be tough on me, but hopefully we can get in before the deer start to come into the plot, and that way we don't have to push anything out of the plot trying to get into it. There's a couple other bucks other than the buck I call O.M.G, so hopefully we can see a shooter a little closer than a couple 100 yards today. Pretty good evening. We had a couple deer in the plot with us tonight. Everything was a lot calmer. The doe that came in was nervous, but she got within 10 yards. Again, saw some deer in the small plot that's about 200 yards from here. Looking at the map today, there's a few places that I hope that we can get a set in that could possibly be an intersecting point for the pattern of movement that we're now seeing from the stand. At least we've been able to get a couple of sets in and have been able to visualize how the deer move. We're really trying to get on that buck, but also trying to be smart about it and have patience. So with any luck, we're going to keep trying, and hopefully we'll be able to connect with him. David's got one more